We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Nolan Ryan, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
It is Tori Hunter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tori Hunter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. Scooped up. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting second, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
The next twin up, Max Kepler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Kepler is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
And there's ball 2 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Max Kepler is the second out of the opening frame. Up next for Minnesota, Rod Carew. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. A windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Three-two pitch. And he fouls this one off. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew. From the stretch.
No, ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Castro gathers. And that ends the inning. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Bert Blyleven, a native of the Netherlands, will be the starter. Dan Plezak, what do you got?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully his mojo starts turning around.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Andrelton.
Now the pitch. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Simmons, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And now for the Angels, David Fletcher. Couple of hits in 5 trips to the plate for him back on Wednesday. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Kepler, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Ready now for L.A. Anthony Rendon. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Blyleven's ready. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Angels are gone in order. Still no score. Next will be the designated hitter, Jim Thome. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Squared that one up just a little late. Thome playing here in his age 31 season. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
I know you have to have teammates on base to drive runs in, but this guy has had a knack all year of coming through with clutch hits at the right time to put his team on top or come back in some big games. He leads the team in RBIs as he approaches the final push towards free agency.
Number 8, Mitch Garver.
At the plate, Mitch Garver. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mitch Garver is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
In now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1. Ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-1 home. Bouncer up, and this is off the second base bag, and they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
The third baseman, number 24.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and here's Donaldson. From the belt, the pitch.
1-0.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this one's off the fists as he fights this one off, but foul. The 2-2. Line toward the alley and left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on it. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
The 0-1 offering. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Twin strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here comes the first pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
At the plate, Garrett Anderson. Was an 0-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Hunter's got a read on it. 1 down.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter, Tommy.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tommy La Stella. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. Another try at 2-2.
Full count.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Trout, base runner at first with one out. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down to the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
So now to the plate, Tim Salmon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 264 is average entering play. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Heading after it is Kepler. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Ready for another chance? Tori Hunter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The center fielder, Tori Hunter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0.
Outside. Ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Here comes the 2-1 now to Hunter. Late that time for a strike. Fouled away. Now another 2-2.
Count is full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
That's the ball.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
1-2 count.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will be fouled away. Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
1 out, nobody on. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
At the plate, Rod Carew. And he fouls this one off. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Ground ball left side, fielded by Rendon, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Angels look to get the offense going here in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the first pitch to him. Jason Castro is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. One and one to Jason Castro.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full. 3-2. Full count still. He'll try it again. 3-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
To the plate now, Henry Taveras. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1.
Rescue.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit high in the air down the right field line. In comes Kepler, and the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Now back, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Into the box, David Fletcher, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Blyleven pauses. Here it comes. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
To 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Right to Gonzalez. Carew, the last man to touch the ball in the inning. That retires the side. Angels strand 1. We'll head to the 4th. Still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Harmon Killebrew.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
2-0 now. Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
At the plate now, Jim Thome, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Had the red light there, and it's 3-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 3-1 pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now batting, Mitch Garver, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Now the 1-0. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. It is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So with a couple of men on and one out in the inning now, let's turn to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Stepping up to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He's set, and the pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Here's the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Josh Donaldson digging in now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Twin strand a pair. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Fouled off. Fouled away. The 1-2.
That's the ball.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up, and an easy ground ball as the result.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Mike Trout. He drew a walk his first time up. And the pitch. No runs, just one hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Counts even to Trout. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Anderson.
Standing in now, Garrett Anderson. This will lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Tim Salmon is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. 1-0. Here it is. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two and one after the foul ball there. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels strand a couple through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for Minnesota,
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Marwan Gonzalez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. There's still a lot of game left in this one.
Hunter.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings in the center fielder, Tori Hunter. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Stepping in now, Max Kepler, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey! 1-2 is the count. balls, 2 strikes.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Full count now, 3-2.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
So now to the plate, Rod Carew. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time, and Hunter's got himself a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
At the plate, Harmon Killebrew. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 2-0.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, look.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Minnesota leads this one 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now here's the pitch.
That's the ball. 1-0.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Another 2-2 offering. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Into the box now, Henry Taveras. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to Killebrew, 2 down.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrelton Simmons. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Blyleven into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
1-1.
Slider finds the zone for a strike. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Jim Thome. Here comes the first pitch.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, ball.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2.
2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the catcher, Mitch Garver.
Stepping in, Mitch Garver. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he...
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Trout is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
So stepping in, Eddie Rosario. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. Outside 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Down go the Twins in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in to try it again, David Fletcher. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First offering on its way.
Ball. 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Trout starts the day as the 3rd leading vote getter among center fielders in all-star balloting, so he's still got a good chance to make the team, but certainly not a sure thing at this point.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Angels are gone in order. It remains 1-0. Noah Ramirez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 24, Noah Ramirez.
seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Number 24, Josh Donaldson.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. And that misses 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Here's Marwan Gonzalez now. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
1-1.
One out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
At the plate now, Tori Hunter, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One strike now to Hunter. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ramirez is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty V, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble. What does he do? He kind of puts it in 5th gear, and he just takes it up another notch. Not a lot of guys can do what this guy does. He can pitch a couple of different gears, and when he puts that thing in full drive, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So digging in now, Max Kepler. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
To third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they're up 1-0. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Garrett Anderson.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And Anderson able to lay off there. It's back to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball that time.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Now the 1-0. A runner at second, nobody out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Tim Salmon is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. This is in the air out to right field. Kepler is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Castro.
Stepping into the box, Jason Castro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
A pause and the 0-2.
That's the ball.
Two out here and a runner at second. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. Twins are out in front, 1-0. Ryan Buchter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Ryan Buchter.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Rod Carew.
Rod Carew.
First pitch on its way.
Ball. 1-0.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Buchter has seen his role change with those 1-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. And he popped him up. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
The first baseman, number 3, Marwan Gonzalez.
To the plate now, Harmon Killebrew, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a move over to first, back in standing. Comes set with the 0-1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
No, that missed. That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Nobody out, runner on first. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2.
Got a full count.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Payoff pitch one more time. That misses. So a single and a walk. And it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Jim Thome. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Standing in, Mitch Garver. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
First and second now, 1 man out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Twins 1 and the Angels nothing. Leading off the inning, Henry Taveras, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
That's the ball. 2-2's the count.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
In now, Andrelton Simmons. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Rosario is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
So coming to the plate, David Fletcher. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Blyleven's ready. First pitch on its way. In there, strike one.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Jacob Barnes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder, Eddie Rosario. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Here's another 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Now the 1-0.
That's inside ball.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Good battle. Count remains full. Hit on the ground to third. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Marwan Gonzalez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Marwan Gonzalez. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. In now is Anthony Rendon. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Man, what a performance he's been putting on in this one. He's grinding for that shutout right now. But, you know, I got to think a walk right here might put it into his day. The pitch count is getting up.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
The center fielder, number 27,
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is in the air to left field. Rosario is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Garrett Anderson.
In now, Garrett Anderson. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Blyleven into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Angels down to their last strike. And Anderson able to lay off there. It's back to 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. So a full count now.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Minnesota used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Bert Blyleven earns the win, his second, striking out 12 in the process. Nolan Ryan racked up 12 strikeouts, but still ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Angels, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.